Yeah, I know we're going to be here for another hour while Velton grinds.
Wait for a low RPM.
Oh yeah, you don't want to re-roast the coffee.
Slow roast, slow grind.
Exactly.
Well, on that note, if you want to follow that up with a slow brew, this will take all day.
Oh, wow.
Really?
And this essentially is going to allow the water to drip through. And you fill this top part with water, and that will spread out and disperse how the water falls, so it's not just a solid straight down drip.
Oh, okay.
And in that opening, you fill that up with coffee, and it needs to be something that is not as fine as those holes, so you're not going to put an espresso grind. You'll use more of a drip grind.
Yeah.
You basically fill that up with coffee, almost. I want to say the recommended ratios that they put in the instructions, which are all in Japanese,
Oh,
is 50 grams,
Okay.
700 milliliters. So that's
Okay.
about, I think, 28 ounces, I think we calculated.
Okay. And is
yeah.
that hot water that you put
This
in
is
there?
cold water.
Cold water. Okay.
And this lever will make it so that you can have just a gentle drip, 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 or a
Nice.
faster
you
drip,
turn that and adjust it?
or even a little bit of a light stream.
Oh my gosh, that would take all day.
But the technique is you want it to go through the coffee. The coffee can't be fine enough that it blocks the water from moving.
Okay.
No,
So it can't be a French press. It can't steep. The water has to actually filter through.
Okay.
And then after at least 8 hours, you've got coffee that you can pour. You've got a little bit of a lip,
Oh, okay.
mashed
Yeah.
lip, so you can pour right out of it.
Okay. And it's not necessarily like a concentrate, right? Like, is it? Because I know, like there some of the toddy or something like that, it's more concentrated, and then you can. But this one would be.
I would say it's a little bit of
Okay.
a concentrate.
Okay.
And I say that because just as a point of reference, the SCAA Gold Cup standard would be 55 grams per liter.
Okay.
We like it weaker though in the Americas, all of the Americas, from north to central and south, with a few exceptions. In Europe, the SCAE, Specialty Coffee Association of Europe, recommends a slightly higher dose. I'm going to say it's 60 to 65,
Okay.
maybe even a little bit higher.
Okay.
And so it's a range and it's higher. And that's for 1 liter. And here we're using 55 grams for 700 milliliters. So it is a heavier coffee dose, and it's probably a little bit on the strong side.
Okay.
A slight concentrate.
It's really beautiful.
It's really perfect
Yeah.
to brew a very, very sweet, very aromatic cup that you can pour over ice.
Okay.
And this is such a perfect cold brew that you want to use good quality ice. You want good water.
Yeah.
And that will make all the difference in the world. You don't want to spend 8 hours making a few cups and then grab ice from the freezer that maybe tastes terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. Tastes a little bit like broccoli or something in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.